Hi everybody! I got no background! I think that's because I turned it off because I was messing around with my video yesterday. Hang on one second, let me go fix that. Actually, you know what? I gotta fix it live! Hey, we're live! We gotta fix it. Alrighty. Let's just double check. Yeah, we're working. How are you guys? Alrighty. And I just gotta reset my view here again. There we go. One more time. And that's good. Okay, cool. And that should work just fine. See, now it's covering it. Oh, denied. So that's gonna affect. So, what I've got going on here is, again, I got that pinned chat, and I moved it, like, right in this area, but now, when you take the headset off and you put it back on, it gets all goofy. It goes all over the place. I'm just resetting. I'm a resetting fool. So now I gotta move it again. So let me try that real quick. Grab my trusty Twitch controller. Oculus controller. Okay, so I need that, and I need my keyboard. What a nightmare. Okay, let's take that. I'm just gonna leave the headset on. Grab my keyboard here. And I know that you can barely hear me. Okay, so let's see here. I gotta grab that. Then I gotta do this. Let's see, what do I gotta do? I gotta go into ED. There we go. Okay. And then bring up the menu. There we go. And then I have to select virtual desktop. Okay, so everything's goofy here. And you guys can't see what I'm doing here, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put that over there. Okay, and then I have to actually have to bring that forward. Woohoo! This is not like Tom Cruise's throw the windows out everywhere sort of thing. Alright, there's the Twitch chat. Boom, boom, boom. So I take this guy here, and we're going to put it in the background over there. Oh no, I pulled it out. I don't want that. No, I don't want that. No, close that. Whoop. Okay. So let's see here. We can take this guy here, and as long as we don't reset our view or take off the headset again, we'll be good. So now I got to pull it forward. I got to rotate it around. Try and get it to. Looks like I'm a contortionist. Okay, I can zoom it in. I can zoom it out. I just want to rotate it. That's all I need to do, guys. I need to rotate it here. I won't rotate. Okay, you know what? We're sticking it up there. All your chat is going to be right above my head. I'm going to be looking up today. Alright, there we go. Dun, dun, dun. Look up to see what's going on. No, I don't want that. I want it down, like, down there. There we go. Let's make it a little smaller. Oh, that'll work. That should work perfect, I think. Right about there. Okay, let me pin it there. Pinned on the floor. Chat is on the floor! Okay, so now, I gotta switch back. And let's see, which one is Streamlabs? There's Streamlabs, there we go. Okay, and then I gotta bring ED to the front. Okay, that should do it. Nope, it didn't do it. So I gotta set it in here then. Boop. There we go. Okay, so chat's down there. Let's look straight and reset the view again. Perfect. Cool. Alright, put my controller over there and say hello to everybody. How are you? Episode 1, Voyages. It's a voyage to get this working right. So, just to briefly explain, because I'm in VR, a lot of people don't think I can see the Twitch chat, but the Oculus Rift allows me to pop that chat out. Problem is that it gets a little goofy. I put the chat somewhere and I say I want it to stay there. I launch the game. It's in the wrong spot, and then your view gets all reset, so you can reset your view, and then the thing moves, and so just gotta fix that. Okay. Because you can't have that Twitch chat window overlap any of these UIs in the cockpit. If you do, then the UIs don't work with Voice Attack and the HCS voice packs. So, let's get started here. Episode 1, Voyages! Yesterday's stream, I was able to get the fighter bay. Boom, boom, boom. Finally found one. So, we have the fighter bay, we have the rover. I do not have any cargo racks, unfortunately. So, we will see how that goes. I just don't think I can't do any cargo missions, but we got the surface scanner, we got the fighter bay. Although I don't know why do I need a surface scanner if I'm not going to be doing any missions with cargo. I'm not really sure. So, I was thinking about ditching a fuel scoop, but I really like the fuel scoop. So, there you go. So I think we're just going to make this an exploration vehicle. And we have the fighter bay just in the event that someone wants to try and mess with me. But we're going to need some sort of missions or something if we want to make some money. So let's just see what's on the mission board and go. We can still do delivery missions. We can obviously do assassination missions, I guess. I haven't tried them in this ship, but I'm willing to give it a shot. But before we do that, I need to know what's the insurance cost for this ship, actually. And let's see, where can I find that? Stats? I don't remember where that was at, unless that was shipyard. Let's see, combat, no. I saw it yesterday, and I thought it was like 160 some odd thousand credits, but ever since I had the fighter bay, I don't know. Current rebuy cost, there it is, 200,000 credits. Okay, so I gotta do a mission. I need to have some currency going, and I'm kind of thinking about bringing the passenger ship over here. But let's find out. Let's see what we got first. And I want to do Fed missions because I'm working on Fed rep. So, let's see. Secure information delivery. Okay, well that's a delivery for 230,000. That would, one mission would cover me. Deliver data. Sure, I'll do that one. Why not? And that'll give me 230, and then I got the ship's rebuy cost covered in the event that I get attacked or blown up. And what's up, quick time? Yeah, my chat's all the way down there, but I gotta have it all the way down there so I can see. Quick time's in the house. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this mission. Just so I have a rebuy cost of the ship in the event that I get blown up. Because I do want to start exploring, and I'm not sure where I'm going to go yet, but I'm going to go somewhere. I'm just going to go explore. Oh, I got that other one too. Only got 2 hours left on that one. I better go do that one real quick. Woo! Okay. 2 hours left. Woo! Close call. Alright. Plot route. 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps, 4 jumps. Let's just see. How we doing on the world here on the power play? Who's got control of what? I don't even know. I can't make heads or... That looks like an everlasting gobstopper to me. I can't tell you who's got what. I think Fed is red. Is Imperial green? Who's green? Can't remember. Alliance is green. Empire is blue. These are the superpowers, basically. And, so, alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's get some money. Get some credits. Voyages into the unknown, huh? Landing gear. Retract landing gear. Retract landing gear. Yeah, that's actually really good having the chat down there. I liked it down there. I was going to stick it up there, but I'm going to kill my neck trying to look see who's chatting.
I'd like your attention for a moment.
Yes, go ahead.
We should reference the newsfeed. Next time we're at a station, try and catch up with what's going on in the galaxy. Up to you.
Well, I can do that over here. Astra. I can go into play the Week in Review.
Week in Review. Here are this week's main stories. The conflict in the Parisa system has ended with Nova Imperium being defeated by Imperial forces. As the conflict drew to a close, Senator Denton Patrios declared that the isolationists' forces had been significantly depleted.
Analysis mode.
In related news, Imperator... Denticus, the leader of
Explorer mode.
Nova Imperium,
Exit destination confirmed.
Arrival was made during the conflict between Nova Imperium and the Empire in the Parisa system. The Imperator was brought before the Senate on Friday the 25th of January to answer charges of treason against the Empire. The Interstellar Health Organization, IHO,
Explorer mode.
Vitadine Labs' nanomedicines as a legal medical product. The IHO has lifted all restrictions, with the caveat that distribution must be handled by an established pharmaceutical company. The disappearance of famous actor Consuelo Knight and the crew of her luxury yacht has sparked a flood of rumors. Independent reporter Flint firemaker Lafos discussed the mystery on the Rewired news feed, speculating that a Thargoid weapon could be responsible, among other theories. Finally, the Omega Mining Corporation has requested deliveries of raw materials for a new Orbis starport to be built in the heart of the galaxy. The construction of this starport
adjusting for jump.
constitutes part of the ambitious Distant Worlds 2 expedition. Project leader Erimus Kanzel stated the objective to be humanity's first starport in the Galactic Center region. And those are the main stories this week. Mystery of missing crew sparks rumors. The disappearance of famous actor Consuelo Knight and the crew of her luxury yacht has sparked a flood of rumors. Independent reporter Flint firemaker Lafos discussed the mystery on the Rewired news feed. The scientists say this might be an anomaly that only affects organic tissue, but that doesn't explain the discovery of Consuelo Knight's half-eaten meal, does it? Others think it could be a new Thargoid
System scan complete.
Weapon that disintegrates humans while leaving ships intact. Or maybe the cultists were right, and the Thargoid has started snacking on individuals before it arrives to eat the whole universe. For all we know, this has been happening to ships for years. Maybe it usually gets hushed up, which is harder to do when a big-name celebrity vanishes. Which of us might be next? Think about that next time you jump into hyperspace. Imperator...
I don't know. Explorer mode on.
Aye, Commander.
I gotta go sell the data too. Shoot, I haven't done that in a while. Keep forgetting to do that.
Maximum velocity. Key systems are at optimum levels, readying for exit.
Alright.
Completing system scan. Stand by.
I think once I drop this mission off, we'll... Or what to name the ship? Yeah. You know, it's funny, I haven't named this ship or my ASP Explorer. My big Dolphin, which is my passenger ship, I named that Flost in Paradise because that matches the one from the Fifth Element. But maybe I'll call this one Voyager, I don't know. I can do that at the next shipyard. Are you in the stock Sidewinder that you get?
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scanning now.
The stock Sidewinder. I like that one. I 3D printed a model of that one. Well, the only thing it could possibly be with a network issue is maybe it's having a tough time communicating with the Frontier servers just to get the update. Is that something you're seeing in-game? Or is that like out of Steam? Stop engines?
All stopped.
FSS?
That's affirmative, Commander.
Camp Patrick.
All right then.
Look at that. That's cool. With the code retrieval? What is that? Or meaning your Steam code? And just so you know, if you have any problems with codes, you can actually, you want to log in, create an account on Frontier's website, and then you can get the Steam code there as well. Alright, where are we going for this one? This is going to Ross 986. Okay. Where's Ross 896 at? Oh, right top. Oop. Well, hang on. No, wait, I read that wrong. Jones Station. That's what I want. Jones Station. There it is. Yeah, well, having that pop out saved the world as far as this goes. So being able to see what people are, chatting about makes all the difference. And like I said, it doesn't show it in the stream; it only shows it to me, which is nice because at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense to have that pop up in the stream, anyways. But anytime I look down here, I'm reading the chat, because that's where I got stuck right. It's on the floorboard of the ship down there. Well, cool. You have to let me know what you name your commander there, so I can send you a friend request. Or likewise, you can send me one, and I can pick it up right there in game. And then technically, I should be able to invite you to join my ship, and then you would literally show up right there. WoW names for life. Yeah. Well, send me a friend request. Once you're in game, you go up here to the menu up here, and I think you press 2 on the keyboard. The way these windows work in the desktop, I believe it's all about numbers. So it's like 1 is your cockpit view, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So you can just press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that should switch you around to half impulse. Half impulse.
Half impulse.
That should be able to get you over here, and then you go to the third tab, and that's where you can do friend request invites, I think. So you go down and you say, no, let's see, I think you do it through there. Quarter impulse.
Understood. 25%.
Make sure I don't fly past this station here. So if you send me a friend request, then I can accept you up there. Just don't know how you actually send one. You have no friends online. Oh, I know I have no friends online because I'm not playing in a group, private group. I gotta invite you to the private group. That's what it is. So let me land here, drop off this mission, and then I'll exit out and I'll rejoin in the private group, and then I can add you that way. Oh yeah, exactly. Well, you'll want... some people don't want it on the desktop version, but some people like mouse control. So mouse control gives you the desktop version of essentially this, just being able to use the mouse to just look around. It's a mouse look. But you need to go into the controls, and there's a zillion controls. Don't let it, bog your mind, because there a lot of them different controls for different reasons, like flying the ship, driving the SRV. Thankfully, the fighter, there's no separate fighter controls. It works the same way as the ship controls. Some people have a button that you press for mouse look, I think, if I remember correctly. So you can look around with the mouse like this, and then when you let go, then you can use the mouse as your pitch and your roll access, or if you want to yaw as well. That all becomes much easier if you end up getting a joystick set up. But I'm using the Thrustmaster 1600M. That's basically the sticks that were designed for ED, and I must say that it is very nice. So that's on the to-do list, of course. But in the meantime, you can get used to just exploring the system and playing the game. Some people really like the mouse controls. I mean, you do have some functionality in 2D desktop mouse that you don't in VR, and that is being able to click. There's certain things that you can click on that just makes it that much easier. Like, for example, if I bring up the galaxy map, right, and you could just go click, 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 click wherever you want, click, like, oh, I want that, click, oh, I want that, click. For me, I have to use, I have to go, okay, I have to use my tab control, move it over, then use my buttons to go down and pick something. Oh, I want to plot a route, okay, I gotta move over here, and then, oh, click, 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 and that sort of thing. So, so there are some advantages to using the mouse. But for me, it's like the immersion that VR gives me, I'll take that over a mouse, personally. That's just my personal opinion, or how I feel about it. Once I got into this in VR, I was like, oh, okay, I'm staying in VR forever. Half impulse.
Half impulse.
So yeah, those are basically like tab controls up there. It's the same thing. Any window, like navigation, transactions, contacts, those are tabs. Over here, modules, fire group, ships, those are tabs. But you'll want the UI. It's basically the UI controls is what navigates all those windows. So.
Sierra Kilo, India. The Federation welcomes you. Follow station protocols and enjoy your visit, Commander.
I'm gonna fly through that. Go fly through that stupid thing. Woo! Well, I'm not in mass lock, so why am I flying so slow? Oh, do I want to fly through that? I do want to fly through that. Let's go. I'm gonna get my boosters ready here. Oh, Nelly. Here we go. See if I can bump into anything. Oh, jeez. Woohoo! Oh, boy. Don't bump into it. Oh, where's sides? There's sides. Oh, better go this way. Whoa! Woohoo! Yeah, that was kind of... Oh, jeez! Ow!
Integrity compromised.
Oh, I hit this.
Shields offline.
Power to systems.
All power to systems.
Oh, jeez, it's moving again. Oh, that was a bad idea. Woo! Oh, no! Get out of here. Okay. We're in their lives. Don't attempt to fly through this thing. Oh, crap. Dude, I'm down to 70%. Powered. Yeah, I'm recharging my shields. My shields are offline at the moment. So that's what happened. Thank God. Okay. Balance power.
Power equilibrium restored.
Dang, man. I got hit hard on that sucker. Alright, buddy. Don't fly through the crazy crazy stuff at the space station. Need to make a clip of that. That's getting clipped for sure. Okay. Yes, I can see stream chat while live in VR. And I'm not going to fly through that again. I'm learn from my mistakes on that one. Okay. Stop engines.
All stop.
Request docking.
Sending docking request.
Permission authorized. Proceed to landing pad 37. Clear for automated approach vectoring.
I like the tears from my eyes. That was funny. I gotta do this real quick. Oh, yep, there we go. Bounced off the space station. LOL. %70 on the hull. Wow. 30% of my hull went away. Okay, so the question is, I don't think I can do friend requests here. I think I have to do it. I think I have to get in the private group first. So I'll add you in once I land and turn in this mission here. And fix my dumb ship.
Scan detected.
Make way for oncoming traffic. Restrict your speed.
Woo, traffic! Traffic! Where's that dude at? Whoa, where am I going? Was that a dolphin or was that a beluga? That's gotta be a beluga. Holy smokes! That's a huge ship. Wow. Okay, let me land, let me fix myself here. And then we'll get out, we'll get the mission turned in, so I don't forget about it. And then we'll log out and we'll log back in into the group. Refuel and repair.
Acknowledged.
Landing complete. Deploying ground services.
Repairs. Fuel. Weapons. Check.
Yeah, now it works. Cool.
Completed.
Okay, mission board. Let's get the mission turned in real quick. Okay, cool. Okay, let me get out of here, and then we'll do exit the game. Turn to main menu. Oh, friends and private groups. Maybe I can do that right there. Okay, friends. So type commander name. Okay. So let's see. Gosh, what?
Affirmative. Stand by.
I forgot what is T in the phonetic alphabet.
Checking all systems.
Um.
Repairs. Fuel.
Oh,
Weapons.
great.
Check.
Nope. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Initiating.
Great. No. Oh, shoot. Is it launching? Oh, crap. It's launching.
Powering systems. Engines online.
Okay, fine.
Ascending to 30 meters.
I gotta get out of here because I can't redox.
Handing you the key.
Okay, fine. Let me get out of here just so I can do that. Okay,
I'd like to suggest something.
that's funny, man. Yeah, shut up, you stupid voice thing. Messed me up. Okay, exit the game. God, what is T in the phonetic alphabet? I can't, I'm drawing a blank. Let's see. M-N-O-P, Q is Quebec, Q-R, S, Sierra, Tango, that's what it is, Tango. Okay. Exit the game? Exit the game. Okay, Tango. Tango? Tango. Come on, Tango! Oh, it doesn't work because this is not considered in-game. Tango? Hotel? No, it does work. Look at that. Okay. And of course, I don't have a backspace. Search. Exit the game. Plot route. Okay, so there's not... Exit the game. Okay, let's try again. So, why can't I type in your name here? Tango. Tango. Why is Tango not working? All right, let me check that real quick. You know what? I will fix that later. Got my keyboard right here. Just for this purpose. Here we go. Oh, it moved my chat. Oh, I took the headset off. Oh, denied. Okay. Hang on. Let me just type it in here. Okay. Nope. Backspace. Nope. Backspace. Man, what's up with my keyboard here? Here we go. Okay, why am I doing that? Oh, there we go. Was it IEN? Boop. Okay, and then we can do search. One found. Okay. Add friend. Okay. And then invite to private group. There we go. Okay, so you should get some notifications up there in the top. And then what I have to do is exit main menu. And then I have to get into friends and private groups. No, that's not what I wanted. I need to say start, and then I need to say private group. There we go. And the private group is called Skirmy. Okay, now, because my some chat moved again.
Lakon, Sierra Kilo, India. Be aware, weapon fire restrictions are in place in this sector.
Analysis mode.
Acknowledged.
Okay, so I just need to bring back home, and I need to get that window moved over there. Okay, then I can pick AD again. And it is not interacting with any of my windows, so we're fixed. Cool. Okay. So, now, Thel, you should see something up here about the friend requests. And so now you're currently in solo play, right? So what you want to do is you want to get out of that after you get the invite and you accept the invite. And then you want to go back to main menu and you want to say start, but instead of solo play, you'll say private groups, and then you'll pick Skirmy. Yeah, so now you're at main menu. And then do start, and then you should be able to join the private group. And then I can say, oh, send voice comms request. And then we can chat voice comms. Lol.
We are being hailed.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Do you see the, you just see solo play and that's it? Well, the question is did you accept the invite in solo play? Because if you didn't, then you have to go into solo play and accept the invite. So, and you do that here, I think? It says no pending friend requests. Or you can try sending me a friend request through the menu. You can hit escape, or you can go into friends and private groups.
Fire groups.
I don't want fire groups. I said friends and private groups. Exit the game. There we go. I wonder how VoiceCom would work through me streaming if I said send voice comms request. I hear a telephone. Ring, ring. Ring, ring, banana phone. Oh, okay, so let's see. Invite to crew.
Caller disconnected.
Okay, yeah, so now you are there, and I should be able to say invite you to my crew. And we're basically doing mentor a player. So now if you join, you should show up in that seat, I think. Yeah, and then you show up there as being invited. And then I think you either click it or you go in here and that's where you choose to say accept. Oh, I got that perfectly lined up. Look at that. That's cool.
Jump into next system. Interstellar velocity at maximum. Confirming exit. Exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Stand
Scanning
by.
for information.
You see the invite up there? Or just playing around with the controls?
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are now at normal levels. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
Updated. Oh! I think we lost Elian. Think we lost Elian.
Frame shift now engaged. No anomalies detected.
Alright, so, oh, we got a red dwarf. Red dwarf coming up. So we're
Completing
just
system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
we're just gonna go and turn in this one mission real quick just to get enough money to cover the insurance costs of this ship in the event that we get blown up. Not seeing how that actually selected. Well, did it show up in the list up there? On the third tab, which has the 2 people on it?
Maximum velocity engaged.
Yeah, it should be right there. So let me try it again. You're in the private group. So let
Confirming
me
exit
see.
point telemetry. Stand by.
Oop.
Scanning.
Let me see. If I go in here and I go to here, it shows me that you're in Acelius Primus. Oops. Let's see here. And I say invite to crew. Okay, so it's been invited. So if you go up there, do you see any option in there to accept? You should see something with a check mark. And you have to select and click on that check mark in that third tab. And then inviting the crew should invite you to my ship. If I invite you to the wing, then that's where you have both ships can fly together, like if you're playing in a party in WoW. But inviting to the crew, you should have an option there, and there should be a little mark where it says, there's like a little check mark, and you click the check mark, or select it. So yeah, if you go to that third tab, like there should be one box and it'll have like a check mark and like something else, and I think you click the check mark or you select it somehow. Select it and hit space. Try highlighting it with the arrow keys, maybe, and then hit the spacebar. Oh, wait, I lost the... Let me invite you again. Oh, now you went out of game, so... Yeah, I think you have to hit the spacebar to select it. Okay, so let's try it again. I'll invite you. Okay, so try highlighting it or something, or just be over it and hit the spacebar. See what that does. I did this with Coral. Hey, there you go. There we are. Dun dun dun. Hey, there's Delian.
Telepresence crew member connected.
Yeah, that's what space does to you, buddy. Makes you cough.
I guess.
So now, check this out. If you watch the stream, I'm going to look over at you. And there you are.
That's hilarious.
So, what you can do in your role is like, we could, I could launch the fighter, and then you could control the fighter, right? Not when we're in Super Cruise like this, but when we drop out into normal space in a couple minutes. And you could do that. I think you can do the gunner. Let's see. You could do, let's see, if I went fighter, I'm not going to deploy it now, but I think I can assign you that, or you could be the gunner for this ship. Yeah, so you could be gunner. Right now you're idle, but yeah, you could be the fighter, or you could be the gunner for this ship. So that's a couple options. You could also, I think you could do the SRV if we landed on a planet, and that's how it works as far as multi-crew goes within one ship. How to actually do that, I don't know, because I've never done it.
Play around with the controls because I can't even look.
Oh, meaning look around the cockpit? I know that when you hit escape and you go into options and you go into controls, like the first one is all related about mouse. Create gallery.
Creating photo gallery commander. Stand by. Photo gallery completed, commander.
So I just took a series of screenshots and got a couple of you in it. That's pretty awesome. Open camera suite. Was it? Is it? No. Yeah. Open. No, that's. I can't remember now. Open camera suite. No. Enter camera suite. No. God, I can't remember the commands. Oh, toggle camera suite. Toggle camera suite. There we go. Next camera. Next camera. Next camera. Hey, there you are, Thel. Next camera. And there's the backside of you. Next camera. Next camera. Ah, there's Thelian. Commander Thelian. Next camera. Oh, close up a Thel. Take screenshot. Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
Toggle camera suite. Some of the fun stuff you can do while in game, huh? Alright, if I look back, I wonder if I can take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
I just don't know if how the focus in VR works. As far as where it actually does, it always go forward, or is it where I'm looking? All right, we're coming up on the Buchili City. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We will be arriving at Buchili City in approximately 53 seconds. Please fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the ride. And then the other thing I have to do is I have to mark down where you're currently at and see if I can, how long it'll take me to jump over there in one of my ships. So basically, as far as flight goes, the number one thing to remember is that there's 3 different modes of flight. There's normal flight, super cruise, which is what we're in, and then there's system jump. And when you're super cruising to a particular place, you'll see these lines on each side of the screen, these yellow lines that are coming at us. That lets you know that you're in super cruise. And when you're coming up to an outpost or a base or a planet or whatever, the kind of time frame is at the bottom of the screen where I'm looking ahead. It says Buchili City, and it shows me the light years or the light seconds or whatever. The seconds at the bottom, which currently now says 37, that you just want to keep around the 10-second mark as far as your speed goes. And doing that will ensure that both of your distance and speed lines will end up in the blue, and you won't shoot past the system or the outpost or wherever it is you're flying to. So when we get about 10 seconds, I'll start to throttle down and keep it around between 7 and 10 seconds. And then that allows us to safely disengage from Super Cruise. So here we go. We're slowing down now. And those bright things coming at us are other ships that are in Super Cruise as well. So it looks like there's a bunch of guys in this system. Holy smokes. They all look like headlights, but those are all their ships in Super Cruise. So as we get closer, you can see these lines over here, these distance and speed lines, and they're coming down. And they both have to be in the blue before we can disengage from Super Cruise and jump and just drop into normal mode, normal flight. And we're passing a planetoid there. So maybe what we'll try, if you want, is let me drop off this mission here, and we'll try landing on the planet and see if you can take the SRV for a spin, maybe.
I'll have to go in and play with the controls.
Yeah, and that's all under driving. So we're just at blue on speed, and we're about to be a blue on distance. And the good thing about coming to outposts and stuff is you don't have to come right up to it. So now we can safely disengage. We're both in the blue. We're dropping out of Super Cruise. Now we're in normal flight mode. So we have to request docking. And
India. Landing permission will be granted upon request.
And we have to be below 7.5 before we can do that. So we're now below 7.5, so we can come over to our contacts and request our docking. We've got our docking.
That's already done.
We've got our docking clearance for pad 1-8. Now we could manually fly to wherever the port is at. These are a pain in the butt because you never know where the entrance port is at. But if I zero my engines out, then I would...
screen on your monitor.
What's that?
Is it windowed?
No.
Your 2D screen?
Well, my 2D screen is monitored on my setup for VR, yes. But you can go into video and you can set it to full screen windowed if you wanted to.
Clear for automated approach vectoring.
That's all in your video options.
Scan detected.
I found it.
Touchdown.
The other cool thing about multi-crew like this is that if we did missions, you could get a percentage of the profits from the missions.
I think my next goal is going to be picking up one of those joystick and throttle control.
Uh-huh. I definitely recommend the, whoops. I definitely recommend the Thrustmaster 1600.
Landing successful. Systems offline.
Alright. Well, let's get this mission turned in here.
I can see you sit on my left now in the window.
Nice. All right. Are you still configuring your controls?
No, I'm just looking around.
Not much to see in the space station, but it's cool to look around though and see stuff. Although, you want to see something really funny, we can do this. This is entering the hangar, and you don't have to do this for any given reason, other than if you want to outfit your ship. It'll put you down here so that the landing pad becomes available for other ships to land and just get fuel and things like that. So now we're basically in the parking spot, and we could go in and go in and outfit the ship, new weapons, that sort of thing. If you press the what?
Press the scroll wheel. If I press the scroll wheel, it turns the camera around.
Oh, nice. All right, well let's just get out of here and we'll go land on the planet and see if we can get you in the SRV and you can drive around the planet a little bit. I like this ship, has lots of windows you can look out. Dude, where are you going? What the heck, man? Crazy drunk space drivers. Okay, now, we're in normal flight. If we were going to try and go to that planet right now, it'd probably take us about 6 hours to get over there. So, what we do is we bring up our landing gear, and when you're too close to a space station, you'll be mass locked. And that's this thing over here on the right says mass locked. It's a little checkbox. It'll go away when we're far enough away from the space station. And then we'll go from our normal flight into Super Cruise. That'll get us very close to the planet. So now we're not mass locked anymore. So now we can engage our Super Cruise, charge up the frameshift drive, and that gets us from normal flight to Super Cruise, and then we'll be able to get over that planet really quick. And then just like anything else, you don't want to like dive bomb the planet. You kind of have to come in at a little bit of a glide angle just so you don't crash. Different ships handle maneuverability differently. So this ship is actually notoriously kind of hard to land, or it just takes more finesse. So let's get over on the light side of the planet here. Lights.
On.
Night vision.
Right away, Commander.
And I think these are ice glaciers or ice caps. I don't know. We'll find out in a moment.
My audio transmitting on Twitch as well.
I assume it is.
Presence crew member disconnected.
Oh, you got disconnected. That's a bummer. Well, let me re-invite you. Oh, you went to main menu. You got bumped out the main menu. Let me see if I can re-invite you. Oh, you're still at the main menu. Oh, there you go. Now you're back in. Okay, let's see. So invite to crew. Okay, there you go. Invited. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. He's back. Okay, we're gonna super cruise out of here. Where's the escape vector? There it is. Oh, lost Stellian again. I don't even know if we can land on this planet or not. I guess I could surface scan it. Find out. talking, alright, cool. Alright, what happened to Thel here? He got bumped out again. Acelius, where are you at? You're at Acelius Primus. A-S-E-L-L. A-S-E-L-L-U-S. Where the hell is that? Let's go find out. Let's see if I can type this out or not. A-S-S-E-L-L-U-S? P-R-I-M... Acelius Primus?
Telepresence disruption detected.
Yeah, no kidding. Plot route. I think I typed that wrong. Oh, back to the main menu. Perma load screen? Oh gosh. Loading, 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 loading. Well, let's see if I'm trying to figure out where. I think it said you were at Acelius Primus or something like that. Oh, you're an open play? Oh man. Okay, now you're gonna be fighting real people. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Commander. So I'm going to do a quick surface scan of that planet because I want to see if we can actually even land on that planet. Of course, I don't even know where it went. Where did it go? I think that was it.
Acknowledged.
I think that was it right there. High metal content world. Well, that's always good. Nothing like getting metal. Man, what are these guys doing? They're flying around all over the place. Okay, so once I get within range of a surface scan, I'll fire that off real quick and see if we can figure out what's on this planet. Stop engines?
Affirmative. Slowing to a full engine stop.
Okay, let's map this planet real quick. Firing off probes. See what percent. Alright, 61% mapped.
Surface scan complete.
Excellent. Alright, so surface scan is completed. Alright. Well, let's go see. Stop engines.
All stopped.
FSS. FSS.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy here is... what?
Off.
Or get too close. Rocky Ice Worlds. Oh, okay. It is an ice world, I was right. Oh. Power to engines.
Max engines.
Yeah, we can land there. I think we can. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, there's some, I don't know, I don't know if we can land on this one or not. It's weird, because I'm not getting your standard, like, vectored approach for this particular planetoid. So, let's get out of here on this one. Exit the game. Exit the game. There we go, reset my settings. Alright. Okay, so what I want to try, outside of that, is I want to see if we can get you in the fighter. You want to try to give that a go?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So let's do this. I don't know if we can do it in Super Cruise. Let's drop out of Super Cruise. And we'll just do it in normal space here. So, let's see.
Disconnected.
Oh, lost you again. No! Want to try the fighter? Sure. Disconnected. Stop engines.
All stop.
Stop engines.
Affirmative. Slowing to a full stop.
Alright, let's see here. Commander Thelian. Seems to happen whenever we drop in and out of Super Cruise for some reason. Seems that's when you seem to get disconnected. Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
You know, you're only 54 light years away. That's only like 5 jumps. Wow, that's pretty close. Asellius primus. Yeah, it's actually very close. Asellius. Is it IUS? Oh, Asellus. Primus. Okay, let's see if I can find that. Let me see. Where's 1, 2 over A? Oh, check that out. Shows you where I'm at. Let's see. If I was gonna jump over there, yeah, you're actually very wow. We're actually really really close to each other. That's funny. That is really funny. Oh, it's just disconnecting? That's weird. Well, I know that some people have had that problem before, and
crew member connected.
Oh, welcome back. It's funny, your ship is actually only 9 jumps away from me, so you're very close, actually.
Testing.
Yep, I hear you. 5 by 5. Yeah, it seems to happen whenever we like drop out of Super Cruise for some reason. It's really weird.
Right.
Well, let's try this. Let's see. How do we set you as? Like, say, right now you're set as the gunner. So how do I say Commander Thelian? Enter role. I don't think that's what I want. How do I set you as the? Let me see. Gunner. Gunner position. Enter role. No. Helm. No, I'm helming. Let's see. Fighter. How do we do that? So deploy. And I can only pick the guy that normally flies it. So maybe... I'm going to try this real quick. I'm going to hit enter role just to see what happens. Oh, it won't let me do it. Okay, that doesn't work. How do we choose you as the pilot for the fighter?
An active crew.
Yeah, it's if you have, in this case I have 1 fighter, so I only have 1 guy hired, but I could hire more pilots, and then the ones that are not, you know, manning the fighter, they would be inactive. Just trying to think. Let's see. All. If I go here, it says you're idle.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go. You just popped into the gunner view.
I just selected myself to enter gunner.
Okay. So now, like, you should be able, like, if I do this, combat mode.
Affirmative.
Okay, so can you, like, fire the guns? Like, press your main fire trigger?
Not sure how to.
I guess try left mouse click. Yeah, I have no clue. I've never done this before. It's all a learning curve for me too. Okay, I just heard the hard points retract. So whatever. Okay, you just put them out, and then you just retracted them again, I think.
Okay, if I hit U retracts.
The hard points, the weapons. Okay.
Combat mode activated.
Okay, that's what you want. And then you want to deploy the hard points. And that will put... Okay, there you go. You just deployed them. So now they're out, and so now you should be able to fire. Whatever your primary fire is set up as, which I would assume would be a mouse click, I would think.
The left is primary and right is secondary.
Okay, so do primary and see if it shoots.
Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna try firing just to see what happens. Okay, so I fired. Okay. Wonder why you can't.
Gotta be in my controls.
Go through the options, go through the controls and see if there's something for like weapons. Or maybe is there a multi-crew? Maybe there's a multi-crew section for weapons.
Oh, there you go, multi-crew. Mode toggle. No firing groups defined.
Oh, you have to set up your own firing groups. Okay, so what you do is over here, if you look at the stream chat, you'll see it. On the right-hand side, there's a tab called Fire Groups. And so you have a primary and a secondary. And so anything that you set up as a 1 will be in the primary side, and 2 will be in the secondary side. And you can have multiple firing groups set up if you want. So you could say, oh, I want one group to have the railgun in the first primary and one of the pulse lasers in the secondary. And then if I switch to my next firing group, then I'll have another burst laser, and I'll have a this, and I'll have a that. But I just set up one group, in this case it's A, and I set up the railgun, the pulse laser, the burst laser, and the cannon all as 1. And so, so you can see there in the primary, they're all showing up there. In the case of Group A, I don't have any 2s, so that's why there's nothing over on the left-hand side. But if I switch, if I go like this and I switch to the next group, you'll see it has comp scanner and data link scanner in the primary, and that's those 2 right there. And then the 2 is the discovery scanner, and that's what's over there. But those can only be used in a different mode, not in combat. So you basically just have the first group there, and everything shows up, and you can shoot. So yeah, maybe you need to define your own firing groups. Maybe that's what's going on.
I see where it brings it up. How do you, is it spacebar the main select?
Yeah, generally yes.
In use by other crew member, cannot define railgun.
Okay, so let me try this. Let me retract them on my end. Okay, so try now, see what happens.
And the primary weapons are still in red. The only option I have is to control utilities.
What's showing up right now? Is it showing the comp scanner?
Comp scanner and detailed surface scanner.
Right, because if we look at the fire groups, that's fire group B, and what you need to do is you need to set up a key for switch fire groups, like next fire group. Because essentially what you want to do is right now we're in B, and that's why it says at top right it says primary B and secondary B. But if we switch it, now we're in primary A, and then there's nothing in secondary A, because when I look at my fire groups, you can see A there doesn't have a number 2 in it on anything. So that's what you need to define, is you need to define the fire groups and then set up a button to switch between them like this. And you can see how they're switching. And that's good to learn anyways, because you have to do that in your own ship too. While you're gonna do that, I'm gonna try messing with the fighter. Deploy the fighter.
Stand by for launch.
Fighter
Deploy
deployment
fighter.
sequence initiated.
Okay.
Woo!
All systems are go, awaiting orders.
Yes, Commander.
The fighter. Hold position.
Copy. Holding position.
Where's the fighter at? Where's he at? He's straight ahead. There he is. Crew Commander Skirmy. That's awesome. So, recover the fighter. Well, what's the command? I forgot. Let's see. Orders. Attack target, engage at will, hold position, recall fighter.
Commencing recovery, Commander. Stand by.
Receiving telemetry. Crew, return at once. Door opening.
Fighter is on board, Commander.
Any luck with the fire groups?
No, for some reason it's all, even though I've selected the utilities, it's still not letting me select the weapons.
Oh, weird. Well, let me do this. Let me, you're only 9 jumps away as far as where you're at, so let me fly over to where you're at, and we'll see if we can do a, you know, you and your ship and me and my ship sort of thing. We can give that a...
I should hook my Xbox controller up.
I guess you could, huh?
It's showing Xbox, even though it's a PS3. So it's showing the buttons.
Fast in the light velocity reached. Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
Yeah, you're like... I'm surprised that we're that close to each other. It just goes to show you that in the last year I haven't really gone anywhere. Oh, man.
Right.
Leaving system. All systems check out. No unusual activity. Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
Now been updated. Alrighty. Get far enough away from the star here. There we go.
When I do go into gunner mode, it sets me on top of the ship so I can see 360.
Oh, right. Yes, that's right.
Course adjustment.
Yeah, that way you can see all around where the targets are at.
System scan. Stand by.
Yeah, the only thing with the fighter is I don't know if it's because I've got a guy assigned to it already that's preventing you from being able to actually fly the fighter. I might have to go make him inactive in order for it to work properly. I just don't know.
It tells me it's unable to define because it's assigned.
Ah, uh-huh. That could be why then. Now, to my knowledge, the only way I can change out the crew is I have to do it at a station.
Hyperspace velocity reached.
But I'll get over into the same system you're currently in,
Key
and then we can see if we can team up.
Levels, ready for exit. Scanning now.
Alright, we got 5 more jumps to go. I'm taking you back to your ship, Commander.
Appreciate the lift. How many credits do I owe you?
Right, your Uber is now here.
All systems check out. No unusual activity. Completing system scan. Stand by.
And so, yeah, very important when you jump systems, you always want to be on the outside of that line around the star. That green line. If you go past that green line, you pretty much blow your ship up.
Is that you rolling when you enter, or is that auto?
No, that's me. Yeah, whenever you jump, the first thing you want to do is 0 throttle, so you don't go past that green line, and then I roll away from the star. And I just usually roll in whatever direction I need to go in order to get to the next jump point.
Hull integrity is
Copy.
within limits. All other systems are now at normal levels. Scanning for information.
Is that? Oh.
What's that?
I forgot it's an open mic.
Hello, family of my
Evac,
my co-pilot. You can actually mute the mic too.
Yeah, I was
Friendship
muting
now
it on my
engaged.
headset.
No anomalies
Oh,
detected.
that works too. Yeah.
Key systems are at optimum levels. Ready for exit.
All right, we got 2 more jumps, and then I'll be in this.
Talking about Vam Tessa losing talent.
Oh.
Vectors. Maximum velocity.
All right, we should have one more jump after this, and then I'll be in the same system as you.
Systems are at optimum levels, ready for exit.
And then what we'll have you do is disconnect from the crew.
Cartography has now been updated.
And then I'll invite you to the wing, which is basically you'll be in your ship, I'll be in mine, and we'll see if we can find each other within the system.
To the light velocity reached. Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scanning.
Okay, so what I'm gonna try now is, let's see, how do you disconnect from me? I guess you can do it through that friends list, right?
Yeah, I can do it through the social tab.
Right. So go ahead and disconnect from me as a crew member.
Telepresence crew member disconnected.
Okay. So now, oh, you're still listing you as in crew. Okay. Okay. Now you're back at main menu. Okay. Yeah. You still want to go in the private group. Now, why can I invite you to wing? It says you're in the crew. But you're not in the crew. So, let's see here. We're still listed... Oh, multi-crew options. There we go. Disband crew. Okay.
Incoming message.
Okay, so now I should be able to go here, invite to wing. There we go. Okay, cool. So now you should still be in your ship, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I'm in mine. Now the question is, how do we find each other?
And I'm still live chat with you.
Yeah, yeah, you still get voice communications.
Is it the private?
Yeah, the only thing is I'm now trying to figure out is how do I find you within this system. Let me look on the navigation map and see if it shows you there. Unidentified, resource. No, it doesn't. So how do I find you? Let me see. I'll look at the system map and see if... No, it doesn't show you there either. That's weird. I guess... Okay. It shows you on the galaxy map as far as where you're at in what system. But it doesn't show where you're at inside of the system. Let's see here. How do I find you? Let me see. There is... No, that's awake. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a new tab there? No, that's not a new tab. Okay. Commander Thelian. Engage wingman navlock. There we go. Boop. Okay, I don't know what that did. But I engaged the wingman navlock. Although this still doesn't tell me where you're at. Let's see. That's weird because I said, like, you know, engage navlock, whatever the hell that means. Which I would have thought would have been like, tell me where you're at. But I still don't have any sort of, like, you're right here, you're right there. So I know where to, you know, fly to. No. Weird. How'd they expect to find anyone if you don't know where to go? This is so bizarre. Cancel wingman navlock. Engage wingman navlock. Oop. That didn't seem to do anything. Oh, enable wing beacon. Oh, I think I found you. I think? I don't know. Maybe not. Nope, that's another wait. Maximum sensor range?
Setting radar to long range.
Nope. We are not anywhere near each other, so how do I find you? This is so weird. I guess it's the same kind of thing like in WoW, right? It's like you party up with someone, but you go like, where are you? And they go, I don't know. And then you have to like look on the map, right? Let's see. It still doesn't show me anything here.
Must be in war mode.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Where in the map are you?
Cursor is hovered over a launch. It's like, don't push the red button.
Are you in a starport right now? Like sitting somewhere, like, or are you out in space?
No, I'm hard docked.
What's the name that shows up right in the front, right over the radar in the front?
Baker's Prospect.
Okay, hang on. That's how I know where I'm gonna. Okay, Baker's Prospect. I'm gonna fly over there. There it is. Okay. Oops. Baker's Prospect. Lock. Okay. Oh, you're on a planet. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, I'm like right near you. I guess it's the same thing. It's like
You were in war mode.
it's like meet me in Stormwind sort of thing, right? Oh yeah, I'm actually really close to it. That's the one advantage of streaming is you can like watch the stream and see where I'm at. Well, while you're hard docked, you can go into starport services, and then that's where you can get missions from the mission board.
Definitely got to get used to not hitting return, hitting spacebar.
Right. Oh, I'm gonna fly past it. Did you see me go past it? It's funny. That's what happens when you go too fast.
Little blip and it was gone.
Yeah. That's where the 10-second mark is really.
You didn't go through it like that star.
Yeah, right? Sheesh. That was hysterical. Alright. Let me... Oh, it's on the other side. It's on the light side of the planet. That's good. Night vision.
As you wish.
Let's see. Is it on the other side? Where is it at? Oh, I think that's it right there, yeah.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, it's right in the crater, huh? It is in a crater. Hey, there it says Commander Thalion. Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
Down in this little crater. Oh, I better slow down here. Coming in hot.
Hopefully an exogarth, so I gotta come out of here.
Okay, let's see if we can get down there. Oh yeah, you're right there. Commander Thalion got you targeted. Whew. Got some turbulence over here. Let's see if I can get, let's see if I can get docked here.
Fine.
Clearance denied. Resubmit within range.
Oh, 7.5, yeah. I see the exact pad you're on. Come on.
Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 05.
Stop engines.
Stop all thrusters.
You are cleared for automated approach, Commander.
Yeah, there you are. I see you down there. I'm gonna make a U-turn here, probably. Auto dock. Oh, no, I'm just gonna come on in. Yeah, there's a U-turn. Whoa, what am I doing here? If you're above ground, you should be able to see me land soon.
I'm underneath.
Oh, you're in the hangar. Okay.
Descend to flight level 300.
So let's see where you're at in comparison. Yeah, you're right. Hey, right on. Yeah, you're right on the other side of a building.
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged. We are pleased to receive you, Commander.
Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
Is there a Starbucks at this outpost? Oh, let me get some fuel while I'm here. Welcome to Baker's Prospect. Oh, gotta restock too. Man, been a while since I've been over here. I've been flying past it, but I haven't been over here. So yeah, when you launch...
The hangar will take you down outside.
Yeah. And you only really need to do that if you want to outfit your ship. Like change your weapons, change your cargo, you know, change your modules, whatever. Change your paint job. That all requires you to be in the hangar. But if you want to do just refuel, that sort of thing, you can just do that at Starport Services. You don't need to go into the hangar for that. And then when you decide to launch, let me know, because I'll actually be able to watch you launch.
Oh, let's see what happens. All I can do is crash, right?
Yeah. The nice thing is you don't have to land to, like, quit the game also. You could be flying out in space and like, okay, I'm done.
Throttle up, throttle down, gear test.
Oh, well, yeah, it's doing pre-flight checks, yeah. You can disable those later on, but it's good to know now just to make sure that you have your controls set up.
By focus.
Yeah, focus is like how you, where you're focused at, straight ahead or on the menu at the top right, or the windows on the far right or on the left.
Oh, it wants me to push everything.
Yeah. Because it's testing. Pre-flight checks is to ensure that your flight controls are working properly, so that you don't crash. And so if something doesn't work, then you can go into options and set it up.
Alright, coming above ground.
I see you lifting up. That's cool. Oh, you're on pad 4, huh? I see your name bouncing around. That's funny, dude. Doing, 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 doing. That's hysterical. How the frick do you fly this stupid thing? Oh my gosh.
Under attack.
Are you shooting? Dude, I'm sitting here and I saw these freaking missiles come out over my head, and it said my computer told me I was under attack, and then I saw you disappear, and it says destroyed. Oh God, man, that's hysterical. So it's not that button, Bellion. It's the other red button. Dude, oh, that's gonna be.
This crimes against Pilot Federation.
I am clipping that. That was freaking hysterical.
You were detected.
Oh my god.
You're being
Dude.
processed as an undesirable.
Oh my gosh, dude, that was hysterical. I was sitting here watching it bounce around and I just saw missiles come. I'm like, holy shit, is the base being attacked? And then... oh, dude. Wow.
Balance.
Oh, man, that is
Final
funny.
balance.
Dude. That is going on a clip.
So I guess I'm not supposed to hit mouse button 1.
Not if you got if you're in combat mode, no. I highly recommend you stay in analysis mode until you figure that out. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, mouse button, well, that's your primary fire. At least you know that for now, right? Oh my gosh, dude, that was I just saw missiles just like 10 missiles go right over my window. I'm like, what the hell, man? I never seen that before. Oh, dude, that was funny. So where are you at now?
I'm back inside the hangar. Orbital stockade.
Oh my gosh.
Wanna come break me out?
Are you like in your ship or where are you at? I've never done that, so I don't know where you're at.
On my ship.
Are you underground again?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to launch.
Okay, hang on, don't launch yet, because you must be at a different. Let me launch, and then let me see where you're at, because I think you're at a different pad now. I don't think you're at pad 4 anymore, like you were. But I don't.
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear for ascent.
Let me see here. Let me see if I can find you. Because what I'm looking for is I'm looking for to see if you're showing up as, you know, like nav locked or whatever, like I was before. 'Cause right now I don't see you. So let's see here. Stop engines. Stop engines.
All stop.
Okay, so let me do this. Let me do this like nav lock thing. Cancel the wingman nav lock, and then I'll reinitiate it. Engage wingman nav lock. And then that was another thing that was like it said beacon. Let's see here. Options. Disable wing beacon. Enable wing beacon. Okay, so let me see if that shows where you're at now. Does it still show you as being at Baker's Prospect or somewhere else?
It just says orbital stockade N65.
Oh, so yeah, you're probably not at Baker's Prospect then. Okay, so let me see if... yeah, you moved. Let me see. Orbital stockade. Where the hell is that?
Make way for oncoming traffic. Restrict your speed.
Orbital stockade. I don't even know where that's at. Let me see. Well, I guess go ahead and launch, because you're not where you were at before. Yeah, you're not at Baker's Prospect anymore. orbital stockade. That is hysterical. Like, I don't even see that on the list of, like, a place I can go to.
It's restricting me to pad loitering, and it's another credit fine.
Oh my gosh, man. Okay, Han. Oh, I got a blue thing on my radar. I wonder if that's where you're at. Or is that the escape? No, that can't be escape. What is that? I got this blue circle on my radar now, and I don't know if that's where you're at or what. That's weird. I've never seen that before either, so I don't know what that is.
Flight path is clear. 07, Commander.
Unless it thinks I want to land. And then again, the question remains, how do I find out where you're at? Let's see. Like there's nothing in the social tab that says anything about where you're at in the game. So how do I find that out? Oh, wait, here we go. Hang on. Nope. Okay, nothing there either.
You see where it says Rock 640B?
Yes. Oh, I guess that's where it's showing you you're at. Oh, is that how you find? Okay, hang on.
I guess orbital
Maybe, let me see, is there a Ross 640B?
within that location.
If maybe that's where you're at. Let's see. Ross 640B. I can't even select it. So maybe you're not in the same system anymore. Maybe that's why I can't see it. Okay, let me search for it. Oi! Oh, what did I do? Press something on the keyboard. Oops. Oh, what did I press? Oh! I pressed something. Oh man, I can take my headset off. Dang it. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I can do that. Hey, what did I do? Turned off all my sound somehow. Great. I pressed something on my keyboard when I picked it up and I lost my in-game audio. What did I press? Good job. Good job, Skirmy! I don't even know what I pressed. Okay, let me get into game. Give me 1 second. Exit the game. Exit the game. Okay, options. Let's see. Audio. Did I disable it? What did I do? Unmuted, unmuted. Everything's 100%. Man, what did I press? I lost all my Rift audio. Which is weird though, because it looks like it's still in the stream, but I can't hear it. What did I press? I pressed something. What did I press? Mouse controls, flight throttle, weapons cooling. No, there's nothing in here for audio. Not in-game.
Raw 640B is at
100%.
50%.
Unmuted. Alright. Okay, so my microphone still works. Yeah, I lost all my audio in my headset. What the hell did I press? Okay. It's hard to communicate if I can't. Don't press random buttons. Lost my audio. That's whack. Okay, let me try this. I'm gonna exit out real quick. I'll be right back. So it'll probably break the wing, but that's fine. Exit the game. Nope. I completely lost all audio in my Rift. Dang it. Okay. So let's go to private groups. Oh no, not that. I want to start and do private group. Yeah, I lost all my audio. Okay. Well, we will try this again. Let's see. Keyboard, what did I press? I don't know. What I'm going to try and do, though, is prevent... We're back. Okay, I got it back. Whatever I pressed, I disabled audio within the Rift. I muted audio in the Rift, so weird. Okay, so there we go. Let me pull this back out. Oh, there we go. I had stuck a piece of paper in the Rift has a little sensor in it, and that sensor determines whether or not you've got the headset on or not. So if that sensor resets, then I lose my positioning of my Twitch chat. Okay, so I'm gonna re-invite you again. Let's try this. Exit the game. Exit the game. Okay, fix that. Let's go Commander Dillian, Ross 640. That's where you're at, huh? Okay. So we'll say invite to wing. Alright. So you should be getting that invite. Alright, we're back. So, now let me engage the wingman lock and wing beacon, and then you're in Ross 640, so I'm gonna go searching here. Oh yeah, you did move. You moved actually a couple...
Detention center.
Yeah, now I know where the detention center is. Yeah, you moved, look at that. You're over there now. Okay. Ross 640, huh? Yeah, you moved. Okay.
3,000 credits in the hole, too.
Nice. Ross 640. So I'm going to fly over there.
Good way to start your second hour of the game.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, I swear to God, this is gonna be a great clip from the stream where it's just like, I'm just sitting there and I just see missiles flying over. I'm like, what the hell's that at? You're under attack! Like, and then you disappear. Oh my god.
Adjusting for jump.
And they're all like over my head heading right to you. Like 10 missiles. Oh my gosh, that was hysterical.
So when I launch, is it a vertical launch?
When you launch, you will be released. And then from there, it's up to you how you take off. So
gathering information.
You can,
Cartography has now been updated.
you know, you could pitch back, right, or pitch up, and then engage your engines, right, and fly away. You can also use thrusters, which, you know, that's not engines, that's just up, down, left, and right, you know, thrusters like this, right, on your z-axis. So you'll definitely want to go into your controls and you want to set up, you know, something for thrusters. Maybe like your arrow keys or something would be good, like up, down, left, and right.
So vertical thrust axes are...
Okay.
All systems check out.
Thrust left or right
unusual
in Q.
activity.
Okay. Analysis
Scan
mode.
for information. That's already done.
Yeah, and whenever you take off from like inside of a spaceport, you want to use thrusters, and I use thrusters for up, down, left, and right, and then I use throttle for forward and backwards. And then of course, then you can, you know, pitch up, pitch down, roll, and yaw as well. On the Thrustmaster throttle, there's a little there's a small joystick that you can use with your middle finger on the back, or your index finger on your left hand, and I have that set up as for my thrusters.
Reached. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
All right, one more jump and I'll be there.
Stand by.
Blew yourself up. Oh my god, that was hysterical. Hey man, they don't call it Elite Dangerous for nothing.
You what?
I said they don't call it Elite Dangerous for nothing. Especially when Thelian's on the launch pad with missiles.
Interstellar velocity at maximum.
Oh god, is this a white dwarf star in this system?
All systems check out.
Oh geesh.
No unusual activity.
Get away! Oh, it's a white dwarf.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering
So-
information. Cartography has now been
System
Yeah.
scan complete.
Orbital stockade,
System
yeah.
scan complete.
Analysis mode.
acknowledged.
Okay, so just so you know, the star in this system is a white dwarf. Those have a greater gravitational pull than a normal star does, and they can kill you really quickly. So, just so you know. Oh yeah, Orbital Stockade N65, is that where you're at?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm looking at this white dwarf now.
Okay, so I'm flying over to Orbital Stockade N65 right now. Yeah, that white dwarf, that's what killed me in that one video clip I posted. I got too close to it and just, that was it. Done deal. Alright, coming up. Oh, there's a... There's a star next to this station too, huh? Oh, there's a star right next to it. Oh, I'm gonna fly past it again. Oh yeah, you're right next to us. Now this star that you're next to, that's not the white dwarf. Yeah, that's just that's a regular old star. The white dwarf is the long blue-looking one. Orbital stockade. Let's see here. I don't know if I can. This is a small place. I don't know if I can land here or not. I'm gonna try though. No, I'm going too fast again. Requesting a flyby. Oh no, I made it. Yeah, Commander Thalion. Oh, you're in space. Okay, you're flying around.
Welcome, Commander. Follow docking procedures and have a productive visit.
Alright, I'm gonna fly over to you now. Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
Lights.
Lights on.
Oh yeah, there, I see you there. Coming up to you now. Yeah, so those are your thrusters. Looks like, yeah. Yeah, you're using your thrusters. Good.
I have something on my mind.
Oh, put your landing gear up. Your landing gear is currently down. At least it's easy to know which way is up because your landing gear is down. I just don't know what's the front. I think. Oh yeah, this is the front. So we should be facing. Oh, I think I see you in your cockpit. Take screenshot. Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
Oh my god, that's hysterical, dude. I can see you. So put your landing gear up. Whatever.
Find the button to do that.
Yeah. Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
Create gallery.
Creating photo gallery commander. Stand by. Photo gallery completed commander.
Toggle camera suite. Enter free camera. Take some screenshots here. Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
Let's see if I can zoom in on you. Oh yeah, I can. Look at that. Yep, that's a Sidewinder, alright. Oh my gosh. Take screenshot. Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
I'm trying to zoom in on you. Oh, that's hysterical. There you are, right there. Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
Hey, Fel, if you happen to look at the stream, my camera's flying right past your cockpit.
Pretty good looking dude.
Yeah. Oh, and you got your hard points out too. Yeah, you want to retract those, especially this close to the space station. Yeah, that's what got you in trouble last time. So, there you go. Yeah, yeah. Put. Oh wait, now they're retracted. Now they're retracted. Oh. Let's see. There you go. Now they're put away. Good. Yeah, still gotta put your landing gear up though. See if you can find your landing gear key, because you won't be able to fly fast at all until your landing gear is retracted. No, that's your hard points. Put your hard points back out. So, put those away. There you go. try G. Maybe gear. Unless it's another key. Because your landing gear is still out. Yeah, because you need to retract that before you can fly. Toggle camera suite. Too close! Now, what I should be able to do is stop engines. Stop engines.
All stopped.
Okay, then I should be able to do this. And say fighter. And then, okay, there we go. Group. And then I want to deploy. Oh, didn't let me deploy, did it? Oh. Exit the game. There we go. Okay, deploy. Why won't it let me deploy? Oh, can't deploy it because we're in a no fire zone. Because we're too close to the station. So we're still mass locked.
Oh, landing gears L.
There you go. That did it. Okay, so now if you look at the if you look to the right of where your ship is at on your UI there, you'll see where it says mass locked on the right hand side. On the right hand side is your fuel. It'll say mass lock. So what you need to do is now we need to get away from this station far enough so that mass lock goes away. So
Frameshift charge detected.
okay, so now we're far enough away, and that mass lock went away. Now you could, you know, set a course to another system and jump there if you wanted to. And everything that's in your left panel in navigation, those are all things that are in this system. So I'm trying to see if there's anything that we actually, place we'd want to go in this system. Let me see. Besides the orbital stockade. Nope, we don't want to go there. That's the neutron, or the white dwarf. How about HEPA? No, nothing there. Nope, okay. Yeah, there's like nothing in here at all. So, what I would recommend is the next thing is, do you know what the key is to open your galaxy map?
Galaxy map.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to open the galaxy map. And then you want to be able to navigate through this. Well, you can just click, right? But what I would recommend... Right now, you're in ROS 640. And I would say, if you can, go to iBuddhist, which is... If you look at the stream, you'll see it in a second here, but... where you're at and where I'm at is the green, like, social thing there. And then iBuddhist is right over here. And so what you do is you navigate over. For me, I don't know how you do it, but for me, I have to navigate over here like this, and then you have. I'm gonna get the. Hang on, I got to get the stupid map off. I'm gonna get realistic. There we go. Navigate over here, and there'll be these little blue, cyan-looking circles. And so I come over here, and then I select that one, and I select it, and then you choose plot route. And when you do that, that will plot the route to jump over there. And then give you an orange line.
Ovid to Opala.
Ovid to Opala to Ibudis, or one Buddhist. So it'll be 3 jumps. And then once you get that plotted, let me know.
Yep.
Okay, so now what you want to do is, once you got it plotted to Ibudis, if you look to the top left of your radar at the front, there'll be an orange circle with like a crosshairs in the middle. And what you want to do is you want to put the circle right in the center of the crosshairs. If the circle is hollow, it means the point is behind you. If the circle is solid, it means it's in front of you. And so if you look at the stream, you'll see right there, that's what I'm talking about. And it's a solid circle, and you can see it says Ovid in front of me. So that's your alignment to your first jump.
Got my crosshair dead center.
Yeah, okay. So now you want to press the key that engages your frame shift drive. And I don't know what that is. You have to look at your controls. For charge or engage the frame shift drive.
Toggle frame shift drive.
Yeah, so you'll so hit that. It should say charging at the top. Yep, and tell me you activated it. And then once it's charged, you'll go into the system jump.
Leaving system.
Now, it's very important that before you leave this system jump that you throttle to 0. That way when you come out, you don't go flying into the star.
At optimal levels, readying for exit. Now. Scanning now.
So you should be in Ovid now next to the star. And there you are. Okay, cool. I just saw you pop in. Neat. Okay, so do you see me out in space here? Oh, you just went flying past me.
Yep, I saw you for a brief second.
Yeah. Okay, there you are. Okay, there you are. So now, you just, so again, throttle down, throttle to 0, right? Throttle to 0, and then just line, you don't have to throttle to 0, but just, you want to line up your next, jump, which in this case, it's behind the star. So we have to fly around the star a little bit here. So you can just go full throttle and make sure you don't get within that green line of the star. You want to try and stay away from that a little bit. And just come around it, and you'll line up with Opala. And when you're lined up with Opala, that's what you do. You just frame shift drive again. And then again, once you're in the actual system jump, throttle to 0.
All systems check out. No unusual activity.
And there you are.
Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
Man, you look awfully close to the star. Alright, cool. So now we line up for the last one. This will be the last jump. Last jump to Ibudis.
Jump into next system. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by. Scanning for information.
Okay. So, jump over to Ibudis, and then we'll pick a place to fly to and land and pick up a mission.
Coming. I can only imagine inside the VR.
What's that? Oh, there you are. Woo, just showed up.
I can only imagine.
Oh, this in VR? Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, fly away from the star. Doesn't matter really what direction, just fly away from it. Just so you get a little distance between you and it. And again, that's just so you don't accidentally fly in too close to it. There you are. Woohoo! Yeehaw! So funny because in Super Cruise everyone just is a big friggin' just ball of light. Okay, so now what you want to do is we gotta decide where we're gonna go. And I'm gonna try and find, let's see, let's try that one. Yeah, that might work. Okay, so what you do, if you look at my stream, you'll see, you go over to the left-hand side, and you go in the navigation window, and you pick where you want to go. So in this case, I would say, let's go to Mayor Stella Research, and you pick that, and then you say lock destination.
Okay.
And once you've got it locked, then that same target reticle that you had for jumping around the systems, well, first of all, on the left-hand side, it'll say Mayor Stella Research. You'll see the distance and the speed. You'll see the three-dimensional image that it represents. You know, it's a space station. And once you've, obviously that's where you want to go, then you can use the target reticle like you were doing the jump between systems to then line up with Mayor Stella Research.
I see it. Okay.
Okay, and then you just go full throttle.
Jump like I did before.
No jumping, because we're already in Super Cruise. And Super Cruise, you know, yeah, Super Cruise is what you go fast in within the system. So just go full throttle and watch that time at the bottom. Like right now, mine says 15 minutes, and now it says 14 minutes. You know, so you want to watch that time, and you want to get it to about 10 seconds. And when you get to about 10 seconds, you want to throttle down and kind of keep it in that 10-second range. And then you just continue to watch that distance and speed on the left until it becomes in the blue, and then you disengage your Super Cruise. And I think it's not the same key as the frame shift drive. It should be a separate key called like toggle Super Cruise, maybe, as opposed to toggle frame shift drive. Because you only use frame shift drive for jumping between systems. And when you end up into a system, it'll always drop you into Super Cruise. And then when you want to drop from Super Cruise down to normal flight speed so you can actually land or dock at a station, that's where you have to disable that Super Cruise or disengage it.
I have to play around with that one. They seem to be stopped and I can't move forward now.
You don't have any throttle control? Like when you throttle up, you should see these lines, yellow lines on the left and the right. And if you see those lines, that means you're in Super Cruise.
Yeah, I'm just standing still. I never get into the lines. It just looks like stars passing.
Oh, I think you may have, did you frame shift drive again somewhere else?
Nope, it's still within my reticle.
No, what I mean is, did you leave this system, or are you still in Ibutis?
Yeah, I'm still in Ibutis.
Okay, where did you go? I lost you. Let's see here.
Maybe not.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe not. It says 20,000 light years.
Oh yeah, now you're in Super Cruise. I'm just trying to figure out where you went. Oh, there you are. I see you. You came back. Okay. Yeah, I'm right behind you. So just if you still got it, if you still got the research, Mayor Stellar research locked on, just keep going towards it until that bottom number is, you know, within, like I said, 10 seconds. So like we're still like 8 minutes out. Not 8 real minutes, 8 minutes within Super Cruise mode. Now we're at 7 minutes out, roughly. So you just keep watching that, and then, like I said, when it gets down to 1 minute, just pay attention, and then when you get to like 10 seconds, just throttle back and keep it at 10 seconds. So you'll have to fluctuate your throttle up and down just to kind of keep it at 10 seconds. And now you're behind me. Minimum sensor range.
Sensors to short range.
I'm going to slow down here a little bit and let you catch up. Oh, now you just went flying past me. Take screenshot.
Taking screenshot. Screenshot complete.
Commander Thelian.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm directly behind you. Okay, so we're coming up on the minute mark here. So like I said, just let it get down to about, 15 seconds, and then 15, just kind of start to throttle back until you keep it in the 10-second mark. And with stations like this, you don't land on them or anything. You just get close enough that you're able to disengage your super cruise, and then it pops you right next to it. It's really easy.
Are those audio commands part of the VR?
No, that's part of a third-party voice pack that I have installed. It's like $15, and you get the voice pack, and then you got to buy voice attack, which is like $10. So it's like $25, and you get the voice command capability, and then all the built-in functionality of it. Now again, the only downside is you don't have a docking computer yet. That's the first, so you'll have to land here manually. So we'll see how well you do on that. Just don't fire missiles this time.
Yeah, all fingers off of mouse controls.
Well, again, as long as you're in analysis mode, you won't fire anything. So, analysis mode, the bars will be up and they'll be blue. If you're in the other mode, they'll be orange. So you'll definitely want to find the key to switch those around. So we're coming up on about 30 seconds here, roughly. And you're off to my right. And then you'll notice, even though we're at full throttle, it's still kind of going a little slower, right? Because this part of the system is starting to enlarge. It's not just the research center we're going to. There could be a planet there that we don't see yet, right? So I'm coming up on 15 seconds, 14. You're probably a little high. You're probably about the 10-second mark. So just now throttle back until you keep it, around 10, 11, 12 seconds, and then just stay on target. And as long as you do that, now if you look to the left, you'll start to see that distance marker dropping down into the blue, towards the blue area.
I overshot it by about 7 seconds.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so just throttle back and turn around. And then again, keep it around 10, 12 second mark. And then just watch those two bars on the left for distance and speed. The orange bars will continue to drop towards the blue, and when they're both in the blue, that's when you can disengage your super cruise. And you'll drop into normal flight.
Actually, not seeing what we're landing on.
Well, you're not landing anything yet. You have to.
Pass it twice now.
Yeah. No, what you do? Yeah, what you do is you get close enough to it where those two bars are in the blue, and then you disengage Super Cruise. That's the next step. Oh, there I am, no head. Ah, that's so funny. Yeah, because it's still showing you as in Super Cruise. That's why I said you probably have to check your controls to see what the button is to toggle Super Cruise on and off. Oh, did you drop out of Super Cruise? Cool.
I think I might have.
Yeah, it doesn't show that you're in Super Cruise now. So are you near the station?
I'm not sure what this. I just see the planet.
See the planet. Well, okay. Question is do you see those yellow lines on each side of the of your cockpit?
No, I must still be way too far. I think I passed it.
Okay, let me go into your controls.
I'd like to speak. Is that okay?
Yeah, so you're in Super Cruise right now. So what you want is you want to make sure that you have the ability to toggle that on and off. Because again, frame shift drive is toggled, and that is for jumping to systems. Super Cruise is toggled, and that's for going faster or slower within a system. So you definitely need to have that key set up as well to toggle the Super Cruise on and off.
So the frame shift is J, and Super Cruise is not.
Is not set?
Yeah, it's blank.
Okay, so yeah, set like Shift J or something to it, right?
Scan detected.
Combat mode.
Affirmative.
Damn pirates scanning me. Deploy hardpoints.
Deploying and readying weapons.
I'm just getting my weapons out in the event that someone starts to attack me. Yeah, so that disable or toggle the Super Cruise is what you need when you're doing the 10-second thing, and those two bars get into the blue. Then you toggle that key, so Shift J or whatever it is you set to, and then it pops you right next to the station, and then you're good to go. So, like, for example, I'm flying around the station right now, and then I can toggle Super Cruise, and I'll be right back into, like, where you're at the moment.
Yeah, it's showing me 8 minutes from the Stellar Research Center.
Okay, yeah. And just go full throttle, and just keep just keep it on target and stay full throttle until you get to that 10-second mark, right? And then when you get around the 10-second mark, throttle back, keep it at 10 seconds until it tells you that it's safe to disengage Super Cruise. And when it does, just do your toggle of that, and you'll be right next to the station. Right next to the station.
Well, my time is climbing. The research center is in front of me, but it's now went from 10 to 12 minutes.
Check your throttle, just like throttle back and then do a full throttle again. And also you got to remember that if you're passing something else, then sometimes that time will change. Like if you're passing like a planet, right? Because it'll say like slow down, and you're like, why do I want to slow down? But it thinks, oh, maybe you want to land on the planet, right? That you're passing. So sometimes the time can get changed because of things like that. And then the other thing to remember too is that when you're in regular flight, you do not have to go to Super Cruise to then do a system jump. When you're in regular flight and you engage your FSD and you jump to another system, it just takes you into Super Cruise automatically. But in order to get out of Super Cruise, you have to disengage it. So it's like first and second gear in a car, right? You know, first gear is normal flight, second gear is Super Cruise, and jumping systems with the FSD is like hopping on the freeway.
It says 4.2 mm.
Yeah, and don't worry about that at all. Just worry about the time. The time is the most important. So the time will, like I said, 10 seconds is about where you want to be. Always. So once you get into that mark, and then that gives you enough, the perfect butter zone for speed versus distance. And all you got to do is pay attention to that on the left, those two blue areas.
I'm going the wrong direction because it says 8 minutes.
Well, look at your target reticle. Is the circle, the white, is it hollow or is it solid? Because if it's hollow, it's behind you. You always want it to be solid on your reticle there.
It's hot. There's a blue square inside a circle. See the plant to the right of me. Looks like a planet.
Well, like, look at the stream real quick, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, right there, I'm looking at the target reticle, of course, and it's solid, right? But if I go like this, and I put the station behind me,
Your thank you screen.
it's on the thank you screen. Oh God! I wonder how long it's been there. It's 3 hours of thank you. Oh gosh. Anyways, okay, so you can see, like, I'm looking here, the station is behind me, and I know that because that circle is hollow. So if I turn around and I go like this, and I come around, now I know that it's coming up in front of me, and there it is, see? So that's how you know where it's at, in comparison to you. That's awesome. I wonder how long it was on my thank you screen. Like 3 hours. And then also on the left, it should say Mayor Stellar Research, right? Meaning that's your current target.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, as long as that's still your target, then you just have to use that reticle. Make sure it's dead center. What's your current time?
It keeps jumping from 10 seconds to 6 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. Now it's at 8, 9 minutes. But I can see the blue in front of me.
Okay.
On the reticle.
Okay. Yeah, as long as you keep it in the dead center, you should be alright.